Hello, and welcome to At Home with Lucas. So today we're going to be talking about the ethical bean coffee, and in particular we're going to talk about their original blend whole bean. This is the first time I've ever tried this coffee, the first time I've ever reviewed this coffee, and I'm super excited to be putting this coffee to the test. I think this is a great company, and I think what they're doing is absolutely amazing. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Google it. This is a fair trade organic coffee company that is for the planet first and for everything else second. At least that's what they're boasting. So in this video, we're gonna be doing a hands-on with the bag, then we're gonna take a close look at those beans. After that, we're gonna throw those bad boys over to the burr grinder and break those things down. Then we're gonna put them into the pour over and brew up a hot cup of coffee. After that, we're gonna do my favorite part of this whole shebang, the sip test. Yes, people, I absolutely love tasting new coffee, and I think this one's gonna be a great one. Then we're gonna figure out, is this a daily, weekly, monthly, or never consumption coffee? It does happen, it does happen. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. All right, let's take a look at this bad boy right quick. So up at the top, you can trace these beans on the back. That is very cool. This is the Ethical Bean Coffee registered trademark. As you can see right there, the R. Our beans are 100% traceable, fair trade, plus organic, seasonally sourced. Wow, that is amazing right there. And if that's all true, thumbs up to you guys. That is awesome. Whole bean, classic medium roast. Went with this because it was on sale and it looks like it's gonna be a yummy cup of coffee. I love how simple this is. It is just, you know, two different tones right here, two different colors. Very simple. I like their little mug right there. That's awesome. Ooh, look at that. Wow. That is very cool. Thumbs up for that, people. Good job. Wow. How to brew your perfect cup. There we go. That is what's up, people. Take a look at the back. All right. Very cool. This may become my new favorite company. Okay, there's the one-way valve right chair. There's not that much air in here at all, which is very interesting. Being that it is a medium roast, that means that it probably doesn't have as much nitrogen being released, or this one-way valve is killing it and just letting all the nitrogen out. All right, point your camera. There we go. Cool. Honduras. Very nice. I like this a lot. This is what I always talk about. This is a fun bag to look around. It has a lot of stuff going on it. Very nice. All right, let's check out the fresh by date. Am I missing something? I wonder if I missed it. Where is the fresh by date? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there we go. Cool. All right, nice. So it's a couple months from being Best Buy, but that's what you get when you buy from Amazon, right? All right, so this one is actually very different. It's reminiscent of my Halloween review that I did. The bags had the same thing. I think it was that, or maybe it was the Costa coffee. All right, let's crack this bad boy open. Take a look at the beans. Woo! Yeah, this is the same. I think it is Costa coffee. All right. Get out of there. Oh God. We have a spill. All right. Wow. Okay. Very interesting. The smell, the aroma is actually kind of mild. Either that or my nose is not functioning anymore. I might be having a stroke. No, I could smell a little bit. Okay, very interesting beans. These are on the medium side. I would call these more of like an artisan bean. This is actually very reminiscent of what you could actually do yourself if you bought green coffee beans and roasted them in a popcorn maker. Yes, people, you can actually do that. But yeah, these are very reminiscent of that. I used to do that back in the day, and they looked similar to this. So these are very unique beans. They look like they've been artisan roasted. Right off the bat, I'm gonna say that I'm not super impressed by this. This is not like blowing me away. I'm not looking at this going, this is gonna produce an amazing cup of coffee. But because of what they're stating on the bag right here, I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna say this is a good company, at least I think. So I'm going to go off of that, and I'm going to say, let's get these bad boys ground up and get into the sip test. I cannot wait. All right, let's get into this grind test, people. We got my burr grinder right here. If you've never seen this one before, it's actually really nice and not that expensive. It's probably not the best for coffee, but it does a phenomenal job. I know there are some great grinders out there that I need to get my hands on. I just don't have the hundreds of dollars yet. Soon though, subscribe for better grinders to come on this channel. All right, so those beans look decent once again. Okay, so this is a pour over, so you want to put it around the medium grind setting. That is optimal for pour over. Get the kettle warmed up. All right, let's break these beans down, people. So what we're looking for is a nice uniform grind. You do not want to have your beans break down, or at least that's what I need to see from this grinder, because that is what shows a good bean. Some grinders will break down the beans perfectly. Like I said, this is not the best grinder in the world for coffee, but it does a phenomenal job when it has good, healthy beans. So that's what we're looking for. Hopefully that's what we're going to get. All right, down the hatch they go. Okay, let's take a closer look at those ground coffee. Those ground coffee? What is this guy talking about? Nice looking. Wow, that is actually very, very nice. For what the beans look like before, and this is the after, that is a great looking grind right there, people. It's uniform. It's got a really rich color, which it just blows me away, because the beans looked a little light, and that's looking very, very rich. Good color tones. That is a nice, healthy looking bit of ground coffee. Wow. Ethical bean coffee, you got me. I'm on the way. Okay, so for a pour over, you want the water to be between 180 and 190. Any hotter and it's going to scald the grounds, and it's actually not going to be as flavorful. All right, let's load up my Coffee Gator pour over maker. This thing is a true beast. It is probably the best pour over maker on the market to date. I have tried a few other ones and they are terrible compared to this. This is a 100% filter free coffee maker. So if you are someone like me that enjoys a good oily cup of coffee, this is your guy right here. Buy the Coffee Gator pour over maker. They're not paying me to say this, but I am. That is a 1 ounce scoop, by the way. So yes, I do a overload when I make my pour over reviews. All right, so the first pour, you want to soak all the grounds. Don't really worry about how you pour the water in there. Just get them soaked. Let it drip for about 30 seconds. Then you're going to hit it with the first pour. Now, the first pour is very important because it's going to tell you how fresh these beans actually were. So the more plumage and the more crema-like appearance, the better the beans, the healthier the beans, and the fresher the beans. So here we go. What are we going to get, people? Woo-wee! Look at that bloomage. You can see that crema-like appearance on top. Wow, that is amazing right there. Look at that. It's already got like a little cinnamony swirl. This coffee is actually quite strange because that color up top is reminiscent of more of a dark roast than a medium roast. So this is very, very interesting. Typically, you see a very yellowy appearance on top, but that was almost like a cinnamon swirl. Once again, this coffee maker does not want me to see the stream down below. It is fogging up. It is doing everything it can to mess with me, so I will have to work on that. Wow, there we go. So that's a little bit more of a medium roast right there. You got that yellowy, whitish appearance on top. Very, very nice. Once again, the camera guy is really struggling with this one, but you could see that that is a very, very rich stream in there, even through the troubles that this maker is giving us. If you know how to fix that, comment down below. Let me know why my coffee pour over maker is doing that. It didn't used to do that, so I don't know if it's like slightly dirty in there or what, but it does not like for me to film in there anymore. All right. So typically with a pour over, you should, from start to finish, it should be anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes of water pouring. If it's any longer than that, then you're going too slow and you need to speed up the process a little bit more. Yeah, this is a challenging feat right here. There we go. All right. So that is definitely a medium roast stream that I'm seeing, the little bits that we are actually able to see. It looks very, very rich in there. Very, very nice. All right. Yeah, that is definitely a medium roast right there. Now, when I say crema, I am not saying that there's actually crema on top of this. I understand that the coffee reacts to the hot water, creating a froth at the top. But to me, it looks exactly like the top of an espresso shot, the crema that appears on top. So that's why I call it that way. I say crema-like appearance, and I will still say that forever and ever. All right. So we're going to go to just about 500 milliliters. That is what I've been drinking, 500 milliliters to 4 ounces of coffee. Comment down below if you think that's an insane ratio, but that's how I roll, people. All right. Yeah, that is a nice, rich-looking stream right there. And just a bold cup of coffee for a medium roast. This is all very interesting. All right, we got the Grand Canyon mug like a phoenix. It rose from the ashes with the help of some Gorilla Glue. My handle shattered off of there thanks to my amazing toddler. All right. Woo! Look at that stream right there, people. Wow, that is very rich. Zero settlement because this filter on the coffee maker pour over coffee gator? I don't know. The filter's amazing, people. And that looks like a rich cup of coffee right there. Definitely indicative of something that's going to taste amazing. All right, here we go. So you want to drink your coffee between 130 and 140. I say optimal drink 132. Try this at home. Put a thermometer in there. Let it cool down to 130, 132, and enjoy the best cup of coffee of your life, people. I guarantee you that when you put that thermometer in there, it is going to be hotter than 132, and you're going to be shocked that you were actually drinking coffee at that temperature. Hey, what's up, guys? I want to talk about a sponsor that I have for this channel, Don Pablo Coffee. Yes, people, Don Pablo makes an amazing variety of coffee. I actually went down to Miami, Florida and modeled for his bourbon infused coffee. Yes, people, they have bourbon infused coffee. This is coffee for the people who don't even like to drink coffee. This is coffee for people who love to drink coffee but are bored of the normal coffees. They have single serve bourbon infused coffee. They have whole bean bourbon infused coffee, not to mention all the other varieties they have. They are a small batch coffee roaster. Now you're probably thinking, what does that mean? What does it mean? I'm going to tell you. A small batch means you're going to get a fresher bean. Yes, people, everything they roast is roasted smaller, which means you're getting a fresher batch. All the other companies roast in ginormous roasting contraptions, and that means you're getting it less of a fresh batch. So click the link down below, go buy some amazing coffee, and let's get back to the video. All right, let's get into the sip test, people. Oh my. Ooh. Ooh, that is very, very different than what I thought it would be. Wow, okay. Let's get into this, people. Wow, there is a lot of flavor going on in these beans. Wow, that is absolutely incredible. So there's a little bit of citrus that kind of lingers around your mouth. And then there's like this like caramel almost taste with some earthiness and it's a little bit bitter, but not in a bad way at all. It is very, very interesting. Wow. It's thick too. It has this really nice, pleasant thickness that hits your tongue and it kind of just sits there for a minute. Wow, that is very good. Man, from the look of the bean to this sip test, that is a shocker right there. Wow. Yeah, it definitely has a watery taste to it, which is actually really nice. It has a fresh sort of like you're getting hydrated almost from the coffee. It's not as punchy as I typically like. I'm more of a dark roast kind of guy, or at least that's what I've become. I think I went to the dark side and didn't know it. But that is definitely a quality bean right there. That is a quality grown crop. You can taste the organic nature to it. So everything that is on the front of the bag, all of what this company is doing is great, and the taste is perfect. It's exactly what you want from a bag like that. The last thing you want is to buy a bag like that and then it end up tasting like cardboard, and then you're sitting there going, well, I'm helping, but I'm also hurting myself. So this is a good cup of coffee. Now, is this my daily cup of coffee? No. Will this be your daily cup of coffee? Could be, maybe. If you like a mild sort of medium roast that doesn't hit you really hard. This is very fresh, it's refreshing. This is definitely a cup of coffee I'll have on a hot summer's day. Definitely a cup of coffee I'll have, you know, during the day. Am I gonna wake up and go, yes, I gotta have this cup of coffee? No, not really, but that's just me. So you may grab this bag and go, whoo, my new favorite. Yeah, the initial hit is a little bit bitter, a little bit citrusy, and then the inhale, the aftertaste is where it starts to get really fun and really pleasant, which is what you want, because then you're gonna go back in for another sip. So without that, you're not gonna wanna go back to it. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely give this a solid 4 stars. I'm gonna say that for a medium roast, it's good. You're gonna like it if you're into medium roast. It has a sort of, definitely like an earthy, organic taste to it. So it feels fresh, healthy, and I just love what the company's doing. So I have to say, buy it. All right, there you go. That's the Ethical Bean Coffee. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, definitely click that like button. If you want to join the At Home with Lucas family and you want to be a part of this crew, hit that subscribe button. Every time I get a subscriber, I get a boost to make more and more videos, and it's because of you guys I surpassed 2K. Yes, people, so thankful, so appreciative, so grateful, but I need your help. Yes, tell your friends, tell your family, this guy's on YouTube, they should go subscribe and watch my channel. But as always, I thank you for watching each and every one of my videos, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.